and thank you for tuning in. RoseWardStampersDelight.com. Today I'm going to show you the Safari Celebration Paper Pumpkin for February 2022. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. So this is a really cute set. I only ordered one kit this month because I saw it was kind of whimsical and I wasn't really sure about it. But let me tell you, when I got it, I fell in love with it. And there's so much you can do with it. Okay, it does coordinate, and it tells you on the back. It coordinates with Bumblebee, Fresh Freesia, Pear Pizzazz, Rich Razzleberry, Soft Succulent, and Soft Suede. It also would go with the Artfully Composed Designer Series paper. So you want to check that out. But let me show you what I came up with. So I always like to do at least one card of the ones that they show you. So this is the monkey one. You did it. Let's celebrate. And it's got those little faux stones on it, sea glass. You're so amazing. Okay, so that's the first one. And again, it's got the matching envelopes. And let's put that one over here. The second one I did was with the, whatever it is. I was going to say giraffe. It's not a giraffe. And I did a congratulations just the way they showed it. And then I just put you're so amazing. Now, the kit does come with the stamp set that has all the sentiments. And mine are already on blocks. It also has the sea glass and all the die cuts. So this was the second one I did. And here are my pieces. I'm not sure where my sea glass went, but we'll find it. And then the third one is You're So Amazing. I love the one with the elephant on the skates. And I made that into a birthday card. So those are the three that they show you. And you can make 3 of each. But when I looked at this, I really wanted to do a lot of birthday cards for kids. Okay, because I don't always do a lot of kids' birthday cards, and I find myself needing them. And there's that matching envelope. So then I changed them up a little bit. And let me show you what I did. Now, this is the elephant here. And I just changed up the elephant and did a happy birthday. And, of course, these vellums in the back, okay, they do have a stitched edge to them. So that's pretty cool. So this was, I made this into a birthday card. And the elephant is skating by holding the happy birthday banner. Let's celebrate with that cute little cupcake. The next alternative I did was the monkey, where the monkey is holding up the sign that says, yay, happy birthday. And you can see here that those sea glass, it comes with the clear ones or the white ones. But what I did was I took my Rich Razzleberry, the dark, because that's the ink that comes with it. So I took the dark Rich Razzleberry blend marker and I colored those. Yes, you can color them. And you can see I just made him holding up the sign. And then again with the matching envelope. Another alternative I did was with the, somebody tell me what that is. A yak? I don't know. A giraffe? I want to see the comments because I know somebody knows exactly what that thing is supposed to. A caribou? I don't know. So let's play a game there. Let's see who can tell me what that is. So here again, I did another alternative and made it into a happy birthday card with the matching envelope. Now, what I always like to do also is you take the card bases. Okay, so here's our card bases. And there was the purple one, but with the purple one, what I did was I cut it in half. So you've seen me do that before where I cut them in half and I trim them. And I can get 2 cards out of 1 card base. And this one I just did, I used the die cuts because I didn't add those onto these cards. So I just made a happy birthday card maybe for a friend, again, with the colored sea glass. You're so amazing. Happy birthday. The second half of that, I had this copper sheets from a long time ago from another kit. and it was a circle there. So I thought, why not? Let's celebrate with the copper behind it and some of the die cuts there, and made it into another birthday card. So those are another couple of alternatives. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab one of these because I like getting as much as I can out of my kits. Even though I only have the 3 little guys left, I can get some more cards out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one in half. I'm going to cut this one in half. And then because it's too big for the card base, if you grab, let's grab this one. Okay, so this is the card base here, the yellow. And when I fold that, you'll see that this is the same exact size. So, whoop, folded that a little crooked, didn't I? Well, let's just fix that. There we go. You'll see that it's the same exact size, and I want it smaller. So I am going to cut these down, all 4 of them. I can do 2 at a time on my paper trimmer, best paper trimmer ever. I'm going to go at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And then I'm going to grab these 2, and I'm going to go do the same thing. And then 5 1/4. Now what happens is I have a little bit of an edge on my card base. So let's bring that yellow back in, and you'll see that the yellow goes right on top of there, but I'm actually going to use the soft succulent because I want it to pop. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this together. I'm not going to put that on there yet. I'm going to grab this vellum, and again, you can feel it, it's stitched. I'm going to add this right in the middle. Okay. I'm going to grab this little guy, poke out these little pieces that I don't need. That's going to go right in the middle here. I'm going to grab my dimensionals that also come with the kit. Put one down there. And one here. And one will fit right up there to keep that in place. You can cut them in half and put one on each side, or you can get the mini dimensionals, and that'll work. I'm going to put this over towards the side a little bit. I'm not going to add any of those die cuts, the leaves and everything, because I'm going to use those for other cards. So I'm going to grab that. Now let's take our sentiment pieces. So this one I'm going to take, I have this here, and I have some circles. I'm just going to take those right out right now. I'm going to need some extras because remember I'm cutting these card bases in half. So just look in your stash and find any of these little pieces, die cuts that you might already have, or punch some out for your sentiments. I'm going to just put that right there and get rid of that. Okay. I'm going to bring in the long one right here. And I'm going to do it at an angle maybe and put happy birthday. I think I'll do it this way. So let me bring in my happy birthday stamp. And you do get the small ink spot of Rich Razzleberry, but I'm going to go ahead and use my larger one. I like to save the smaller ones as giveaways or for traveling if I want to take some stamps away with me. All right, so I'm going to bring in my mat here. I am going to stamp happy birthday. I'm going to bring in that base. This I'm going to leave open. That's the only color I'm going to be using today. And I'm going to put that right there. And before I do that, let's grab this little guy. I should be using my mat there, but I don't have to because it's a very small piece. I'm going to put the happy birthday right there. So I'm going to grab dimensional for one side. And I'm just going to put a little glue on the other because that's already bumped up. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we have this cute little birthday card already. And then that's going to layer right onto the bumblebee. I like to wait to put it onto the card base in case I make a mistake and I have to change something. Okay, so that's that part. Now let me bring in that sea glass and show you what I was talking about here. I'm going to take my brush end and I'm just going to color some of that sea glass with my dark rich raspberry. I'm going to do a few of them because I am going to be using them. I think it makes it pop a little bit more than just the white or clear. We'll just do those for now. Okay. And I have my brush side to this take your pick tool, so I'm just going to use my pick side here. I'm just going to add a few of those right here. I always like to add one on the sentiment. And maybe one more down here. Okay, and that is it. Look at that. Great card, right? Happy birthday. And then let's bring in You're So Amazing. You can see I just re-inked that. We got the little cupcake. And we're going to put that on the inside. Grab an envelope. And I'll use the little cupcake again. And I can actually make a little border, light and dark, for my little cupcakes across that. And there I have another card. Okay, there'll be still shots on my blog, stampersdelight.com. So now let's bring in the yellow. And let's use soft succulent with that. Now you can see I'm doing the card. Whoop, that is not what I wanted. Let me grab another piece of soft succulent. That one is too small. So let's go ahead and cut this. I'm going to do this the opposite way. Now you can get the paper pumpkin. You can purchase it monthly. You can purchase it 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. However you want to do that. Okay. And I really enjoy them. I know the one that's coming up. I'm going to get extras. Oop. And look what I did. I cut that one in half. So don't do that. All right. So we got that. Let's just go ahead and use the scoring blade. That's what I wanted. As my friend Winan says, there's no mistakes in stamping, just created differences. I love that sentiment, or that saying. This one's going to go right here. For this one, I think I will use the elephant. And I am going to grab my circle. And again, if you feel it, it's stitched. I like the stitched side up because you can feel it. If you do it this way, you don't even really see that stitch side too much. We're going to go ahead and put this down here. We are going to go ahead and grab some dimensionals. I do like to get the paper pumpkins and do alternatives, so you can check back on my YouTube channel. You'll see the monthly ones that I do. I usually do a lot of alternatives. So this can go in there, but it's a little big. So I think what I'm going to do is actually move this one up here this time. Okay. And let's see. Okay, so again, I want a happy birthday, but I think the happy birthday might not fit. Let's see. I really want to make a lot of birthday cards with this kit. So I am going to use it all the way to the top. And yes, it should just fit. Perfect. Okay, this way, what I can do is I can put it behind this, right there, for the banner. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and glue that down. I'm going to grab some of those sea glass pieces. And then I'm going to grab this. I'm just going to put this right up here. I could take this little stamp and just ink that up, maybe give it a little color down here, just in one spot. And then I'm going to turn around and just glue that down. So for a kit I wasn't sure I was going to be using, I absolutely love it. Okay, happy birthday. And for this one, let's do yay. You can see my rich raspberry is very dark because I just re-inked it. And then how about let's celebrate? Let's celebrate. And I am going to bring in that cupcake again. They were pretty small, so I didn't use my mat. Okay. I like to get as many cards as I can out of my paper pumpkins. All right, again, grab an envelope. And the little cupcake. Just put one on the back of that one. And I got another one. Okay, so now I have two more pieces. I am going to use the green. I'm going to grab my last piece of vellum and my little monkey. I'm going to go ahead and put a little... Now, I showed a video on, you can put our adhesive sheets on the back of vellum, and you won't see, you see how you can see that? Glue. But I don't care about this because it's going to get, I'm going to have something in front of it. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. The circle, because I really like the way that came out before, is going to go up there like he's holding a beach ball or a ball. And that's going to say, let's celebrate. No, actually, I'm going to do the yay again. It just fits in there so nicely. Yay! Bring those pieces back in. I'm going to grab the dimensionals. Poke that piece out. Okay, put that one right here. And then again with dimensionals, we'll add that one right here. Whoop. Like he's holding up the sign. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these up here. I might have to color a few more in, but you see how nice they show up when you color them. Okay. And then we will grab this piece, which should be the right size. Let's see, we got 4 1/4. I'm doing green on green here. Let's see if that's this one. Yep. Okay, we're gonna just score that. Okay, and that's gonna go right on top of here. So the tone on tone is fine too for this one. Go ahead and glue that down. So I used the last 3 of my animals. Yay. And then inside, it's going to say happy birthday. Let's celebrate. Little trick, I put the let's celebrate over to the side. I don't try to put it right underneath in case I don't get it quite even. There we go. Another little birthday. Now I'm hoping they come out, they have the refills for this because I'm really loving this kit. Okay. And then I'm going to grab that little cupcake again. There we go. Okay. So there's another card that I have for that kit. Now, I'm going to bring in the envelopes. Remember these? I still have 3 envelopes left, plus this piece. So what I'm going to do is, we'll leave that one aside right now. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And you've seen me do this before. Yes, I'm going to actually cut that off, but I like to be able to use the inside of these envelopes as designer series paper. So when you take that apart, this has a little bit of a lip on it, but we're going to cut that off. I'm going to slide this through to 4 inches. Actually, I'm going to do 4 1/4 and then flip it around the other way because I want that edge really straight. And again with the 5 1/4. Now I'm going to bring in the fresh freesia. That's going to go right on top of here. Now I still have 3 more cards I can make, okay, because I'm going to cut these apart. I'm not going to do it now, but I can make 3 more cards. But I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do with this one. So for this one, I have all these die cuts left that I didn't use on my animals. So what I can do is I can take this, and I'll take a large one here. Maybe another large one right there. And tie in the fresh freesia background by putting that right there. Cute, right? Okay, so I'm just going to turn these over. I'm not even going to use dimensionals. I'm just gluing them together. Yes, I glued it right on top of there because I'm just going to lay it right down. I am going to take this banner that I have, put that right there. Again, I'm going to make this a birthday card because that's one of the things I really use a lot of. So I'm going to bring this back. Now, obviously, I might not send this to a child. I might send this to somebody that's going to a tropical island for their birthday. This is going to be happy birthday right there. We're going to go ahead and put some dimensionals on this. There we go. We'll put that right there. And then I'm going to grab the yellow, just that little sprig of yellow. And I'm going to just tuck that one under there. So I'm going to bring in my silicone mat. Just add a little glue on there. Tuck that right under there so you can see it coming out. Again, these 3 pieces with these die cuts, and even this, because I can flip that over and not use the green side but use the white, and the Let's Celebrate fits perfectly on there. I'm going to go ahead and layer that right on top of my fresh freesia, and you see that's how it ties in. So we're going to just flip that over. going to grab some more of those sea glass, color them in with your blends. And you can see I still have more left for the other cards, the other 3 cards that I'll be doing later. I'm going to go ahead and grab 1 or 2 for the sentiment here. And then add a couple up here. Grab an insert that says happy birthday. So this one's going to say, you are so amazing. And instead of the little cupcake, I'm going to grab the little leaf that matches the die cuts for the inside of the card. And I will also use that leaf for my envelope. And there you have another alternative. Okay, so remember, I still have 3 more I can do after the video. I'm just going to bring these in real quick to remind you of all the cards that you can get out of one paper pumpkin. And it doesn't mean just this one. Any paper pumpkins work this way. So check back with my other paper pumpkin videos, and you'll see all the cards that you can get out of them. Okay, especially if you're using, like you're finding things like what's in your stash that you haven't used. Go to stampersdelight.com, my blog, and you'll see all the still shots. They will also be on Facebook. Did we count these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards, and I still have 3 more I can do. So I got 15 out of this. Let me know how many you got out of your paper pumpkin this month. And until next time, keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.